Today, we are here to rediscover the rich, authentic flavors that define the Luo culture through its food.
I grew up in a household that did traditional meals because my dad especially was a lover of traditional meals. So we did mboga za kienyeji sana, we did a lot of fish, we did dried meats. And that is how I learned how to cook these foods.
We begin with aliya. The process of making aliya varies, but it's all about patience. First, the meat is carefully sliced and laid out to dry under the sun, a process that can take up to 2 days. Once dried, it's smoked over a gentle fire for another 3 to 4 days. The result? A smoky, flavorful meat that can last for months. Once a survival food, now a delicacy cherished by many.
Dictionary what one of Alea, what from what will bored. Nang gulabo. Bora gulli che c'è one of Alea, bor brolen, of bedi, chieng bilen, crocco bituomo. Con itio manage male, itio manage rimo male. Fuori gula borte. To nyaka ti mana gi ring dhiang', ti gi ring'o moro. Iya ti kata gi ring diel, kata mar rombo. Jomoko tinde loso nyaka gweno, ring juan aliya. Ring gweno. Koro kiseng'eyo kama iluoke kusingo ing'we sana. Idhi alire kasegolo borege tidhi lire matin molirore.
Athola, there's a big difference between athola and aliya. A lot of people confuse athola and aliya. Athola is meat that is roasted. And the meat that is roasted, it is roasted under it's not high fire. So you kama nitaita high fire, moto haikuangi mingi. So usually for the athola, when the family has already cooked, in the kitchen, you know, like traditionally, like where I also grew up because I lived with my grandmother a lot after like tukifunga shule, there was the kitchen which is usually iko kwa nyumba tofauti. And in the kitchen, there's the fireplace at the corner. And in the fireplace, when you have cooked all the food and the fire ile imebaki pale ni kidogo, that is where they'd hang the meat. So the meat is hung from somewhere high up. So it's just very little heat that is coming to this to the meat. And the water drips slowly, 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 slowly. Then in the morning it is put aside. Then again at night, after the food has been cooked and the fire now is dying out, then you also put the meat again. So the meat was dried over a period of time. So that by the time it is that athola, it is very ningumu, iko almost kama mabati. Then now it is boiled, now it is ready to eat. It has dried out, all the water is done. So it is a process that would take even a week and a half. Every night, munaiweka chini ya juu ya moto, inadripio maji. So that is what athola is. And this athola is boiled for a period of time. So when you want to cook it, you will wash it, clean it with warm water very nicely, and then you just, in fact, you just tear it. You don't even cut it. You just tear it in big pieces because according to Luos, a lot of food was, even the meat is cut in very big chunks. Aliya is dried under the sun. So how you dry aliya is you put it pale kwa mabati, ushago or wherever, unaweka pale juu kwa mabati, then you see the acacia tree, because it has those thorns. You take a branch of the acacia tree and you put it on top of the meat. so that the birds cannot access it or any animals because itadungwa. So it is dried under the sun and it is dried for a period of time. And one of the reasons why this was done was because of preserving. They didn't have fridges back then. So that was a way of also preserving the meat because the meat can stay on and on and on and on and on and on. And one of the traditions that we share that with the Maasai. Because the Maasai, when they were traveling over a long period of time, they would be given the milk ambayo imewekwa pale kwa ile gourd, and you know it is sour milk, so already it is okay to stay for a period of time, and dried meat, so that meat can stay for a very very long time and haiwezi kuharibika. So it is also made the same way. When you want to cook it, you just tear it in pieces, clean it, put it in your pot, cut your tomatoes, cut your onions, put your alia. You can add milk, it tastes really good, and you just let it boil until it is ready.
Next, we dive into something truly special, kamongo, or as it's popularly known, mad fish. Kamongo is a unique fish species often found in Lake Victoria. It's thick-skinned, strong, and known for its distinct flavor. Traditionally, it's roasted or fried before being simmered in a light stew, allowing its natural taste to shine through. It's not just food, it's an experience for any fish lover. This is a true favorite among the Luo people. Soft, healthy, and full of the lake's natural taste.
Kamongo is the mad fish, and it's called the mad fish because you'll find it most of the time in shallow waters, and when it's the dry season, they usually hide in the mud. So that is why it's called the mad fish. It's a very delicious fish, and because it's mostly steak, it doesn't have a lot of bones, you know, the way you would find tilapia or other fish. The kamongo is a lot of steak. You can have it boiled, you can have it dried, you can have it wet fried. I like mine when it's deep fried in oil, and then you make a sauce with it. Sometimes I'll add a little coconut to it. So that is kamongo.
Our third dish is rech manumu, literally translated as boiled fish. The tilapia used here comes straight from the waters of Lake Victoria, fresh, tender, and full of flavor. The preparation is simple yet rich. The fish is cleaned, salted, and boiled with tomatoes, onions, and a touch of traditional herbs. Food is more than nourishment, it's memory, it's heritage, and it's identity. If you enjoyed this journey through Luo cuisine, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves Kenyan culture and food. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next cultural adventure.